Tattoos have been around for generations, dating back as early as 3370 BC. Tattoos are used highly for decoration now, whereas ancient tattoos were used for various reasons that may sound strange today. The oldest mummy found with tattoos is known as Udzi the Iceman. He has 61 tattoos in total. In China, tattooed mummies date back to 2100 BC, while newer mummies have been found to date to around 550 BC. In China, at those times, tattoos were seen as barbaric, often being given to bandits to warn society that these criminals could not be trusted. In Egypt, mummies with tattoos date back as far as 2000 BC, theories showing that much like modern day, these tattoos were given solely for decoration. They were mainly on women and sometimes even used as medical treatment, according to medical doctor Daniel Fouquet. In Samoa, tattooing became tradition over thousands of years. They form a large part of social culture. Tattoos have been practiced in Samoa for over 2,000 years, with minimal changes to the equipment and techniques used today. The tools are made of turtle shells and boar's teeth, by the artists using it. The word tattoo is believed to have come from Samoan word tatau. Other places that show tattoos dating back thousands of years are Alaska, Mongolia, Sudan, Russia, and the Philippines. Modern tattoos tend to use the same equipment and techniques around the world, ditching these more unique ways. To find out more about modern tattoo artists, we spoke to Mick Gray, owner of Shades of Grey Tattoo Studio, based in Letchworth Garden City.
Name's Mick, and you should never ask a gentleman his age. Basically, it was something I always wanted to do, and I was lucky enough that I bumped into a bloke who was an artist, and I've been speaking to him for quite some time, and I showed him some of my artwork, and he turned around and said, look, come down, let's have a chat, and we'll see how we get on, basically. And it went from there, and I spent quite a few months with him down in Maidstone, working away with him, and it got to the point where it was time for us to call it an end, and that's what I did, is I came up and I started working in Cambridge. No, you don't do that, you just do what everybody else does, buy a kit and get on with it, that's the easy way. No such thing as any qualifications in tattooing. The only qualification you've got is yourself, and that's basically it. No one can tell you what's right and what's wrong. Another tattooist can only show you the basic things you need to know, really. And then from there you'd go and develop your own skills and go on that way. So there isn't actually a formal qualification. I do everything and everything. The thing is that back when I first started 30 odd years ago, you had a choice of what was walking in the shop. You didn't have the artwork you're getting now. So all you really did was you had stuff that was on the walls. And then you sort of like, you develop on from that, all the styles come through from that. So, but yeah, I like everything, whereas a lot of people now are going onto this silly idea if they can only do one thing. And that's not a tattooist, that's just being sort of, what's the word, stereotyping yourself to the television. But a good tattooist should be able to do pretty much everything. And then if you can't, you should be able to turn around and go, no, I don't do that sort of work, but I can tell you who can. And that's what a good tattooist should do. Everybody has got too serious about what they're doing. Rather, it is art, but it's more than that. It's a relationship you have with your customer. Anybody can create art, but it's what that customer wants from you is the most important thing. And a lot of people forget that. It's like, I don't do that sort of work, I only do this sort of work. And people forget that you've got customers that aren't that way inclined, and they get lumbered with the wrong thing sometimes. So, yes, it is art, but it's very, 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 very personal. In the old days, it was like, oh, we don't have your sort of people round here, yeah? But now, no, most people are, yeah, they're not really worried about that sort of thing anymore. There's nowhere near the prejudice that there was when I first started. You know, when I first started, it'd be a case of, oh, you're a tattooist, are you? Oh, okay, and they'll walk off sort of thing. If I had a chance to actually learn something, this is why I'd love to go to Japan. I'd love to learn in Japan how to do it properly, but even in Japan now, a lot of them don't do it like that anymore. They use machines now for a lot of it. But yeah, no, if I had a chance, yes. If I was going to have a piece done, I would have had something like a Maori piece. Then that would have really been cool, but not like just a Thai thing. It's not enough, but the Maori work and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd have something like that. That'd be cool. The trouble is I come from the old culture. I'm called a dinosaur. The only reason I have a tattoo is I'm a tattooist, yeah. But as a rule, we always believed not below the collar line, but in the cuff line, and not above the collar line or a t-shirt line, because that was plenty. The idea of a tattoo is not like now, where it's like, hey, look, I've got tattoos. In them days, it was a personal thing, and you didn't show them. It was for you. It wasn't about being a show-off, which it is now. No, it's too popular. I've had this argument with so many people. I had a bloke come in the other day, he wanted his face tattooed. And I just said, no, he wanted some writing. So, oh man, yeah, I'll probably killed somebody, I'm so hard. You know? Oh my God, go away. The last, you know, it all started with Ali G in the house, you know. No, I won't tattoo on people's faces or hands or anything like that. Okay, there is an exception. Say for instance you had some tattoo work done somewhere else, and the tattoo work that you had was really, really upsetting you. You were a twat for doing it, but if I could do something to make it better, yeah, I don't think a good tattoo should cost you massive amounts of money. If people are charging loads and loads of money, it's because they're doing everything slower than they should do. We all know that a price of something should be roughly. If someone's doing more than that, there's something wrong.